spend a lot of days on the golf course, and my favorite thing to do is have an easy, fresh meal waiting for me. That's why thank you to Factor Meals. They arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle. You're out there all day, you're golfing, you're out there for 4, 6, 7, 8, 12 hours, depends on what you're telling your significant other, how long it takes to golf. But with 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your goals. Get started at factormeals.com/nobadlies50 off and use code nobadlies50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Welcome back to No Bad Lies. I'm here at Southern Highlands Golf Club with the one and only Michelle Wee West.
No Bad Lies.
Michelle, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Of course.
I want to say Michelle Wee every time I see you since I met you, but I have to say West. I know. Much respect to the West family. One of the greatest families in sports. One of the greatest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you married into it, so now you're going to make another athlete. You have athletes at home, right?
Hopefully. I honestly don't know what I would do if they were like, oh, I want to play a musical instrument.
Well,
I'd be like, okay, and where do I start with that?
well, I mean, they are half Asian, so they do need to play an instrument of some kind.
They do.
Right?
My mom has been like, put her in piano. I'm like, no,
Piano.
I have childhood trauma.
Do you?
Unless she asked for it, I will not put her in a musical instrument.
Was your mom big on the play every day, practice all the time?
Yeah, and then I hated it, and then yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
golf.
I know. I'm like trying not to be my parents, but it's so hard. I have like flashcards, sight word flashcards that I have in the car on the way to school. I make her memorize words.
Oh, wow.
I know.
You're your mom.
It's bad. It's
That's
really
okay.
Bad.
That's all right. We are going to be our parents at some point. We're here in Vegas. We're going to play this beautiful par 5. This is kind of a signature hole for them. As you can see behind us, there's workers, so we're going to have to only use the right side of the fairway. And here on No Bad Lies, I'm going to give you some bad lies, which you might just play my shots because it looks tough enough. And then you have to tell me a time where life gave you a bad lie.
Okay.
You know, how did it deal you a little bad card? But before we go, I want to know, we chatted a little bit beforehand, you might play in the Open next year.
Might.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You're done, but you're not
I'm
done.
done.
You're done, but you're not done.
I'm very done.
Well, I mean,
Very retired.
you're one of the most accomplished golfers in golf history, right? You went pro as a literal child. You did.
Literal.
A literal child.
Yeah.
16 years old, you turned pro. You qualified for the first time at 10.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. You had no time to be a kid, right? In between golf, were you doing kid stuff or no? Was it all golf?
Yeah. No, my parents didn't pull me from school. So I went to school every single day.
You
Like
did.
a normal kid. And I almost had like a double life. Like when I was at school, I was like a loser kid.
You weren't the loser.
I was.
No.
I was a loser kid.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like you were very quiet and to yourself?
No, I was a fat, tall,
You were fat?
10-year-old.
Wow.
I was. And not very, I wore glasses.
You don't have
had an
fat
awful
kid.
bowl cut.
You did.
I did.
You just don't have that fat kid energy. Do you know
Oh,
there's
I
fat
would.
kid energy? People know about fat kid
What
energy.
is fat kid energy?
Fat
I
kid
think I
energy
had
is
it.
like people pleasing. It's really like as they get
Oh.
older, they want to do everything for everyone else, or they're making up for it and they think they're too cool. Like that's when you,
Oh,
because you got
interesting.
skinny and hot and you get older and then you're like, I'm better than everyone. But you're even keeled.
Oh.
Since I met you, you're very, very even keeled. I've yet to see the other side come out. Maybe it will.
Maybe.
We'll
I don't
see.
know. We'll see today.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
see
it's
today.
hard.
Let's see how we go. We'll smack them here in a second and let's play some No Bad Lies.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Oh boy.
It's only what, 220 to clear?
Yeah.
You're fine.
I don't know. Are
What's
we going for the left?
You think the left is the play? See, I think the right is probably the play.
I think the right is a play, but part of me wants to go left.
I think you aim at that trap and do a little baby draw.
Oh,
Go or go left. We can hit a couple balls. We'll figure it out.
I don't do draws.
You don't?
No.
You're only a cutty?
I'm only a cutty.
She's only a little cutty.
Oh God, it's going right today. You know what though?
You're gonna hit another one. I'm gonna hit one and you're gonna hit one more.
I know that's fine. It's in play though.
I think it's definitely in play.
Yeah, it's fine.
So here's my moves. I'm aiming at that trap.
And hit a little draw.
I'd like to. I don't know if
Okay.
today
What's
maybe
going into from the left?
I know. So maybe it'll just stay flat.
Yeah, that's good.
If it's anything like it was on the range, it'll
You're bombing on the range.
yeah, but who knows today? Oh, it's a pull.
It's a pull. Wait, go.
And I lift
Keep
it up.
pulling.
Keep going. Let's each hit one more.
Yeah.
We get warmed up.
Well, the camera's really out of focus.
Yeah, those cameras are out of focus. We're going to hit one more.
How many golf balls do I have?
I have a bunch. You're fine.
I'm very famous for forgetting golf balls.
Did your caddy ever run out of balls?
Not on tournament, but since I have been retired, I have been known to not bring golf balls.
You'll just run out of balls?
Run out of balls. I did that at Memorial, and Workday liked to, every time they post a swing with me, they like to add, and she lost all her golf balls. It's like a running joke with the social team. I'm like, can we not?
That's it. There's
Is
the
it
wee
though?
we love.
Is it in?
I think that's the right move, don't you?
Yeah.
Bounce.
Oh, wow, that actually flew up there farther than I thought. That almost got to the tree line.
Okay. Nice and smooth. Let's do what I wasn't doing there. I just do what I did on the range.
Yeah. Oh.
How was that?
Nice.
Right at the trap.
Nice.
Be short of it.
That's short of it.
Good.
Today.
I got it a little thin, but that's not bad.
Wow, that's fine.
All right, let's
Yeah,
take a
net
walk.
to win.
I saw you talking in the hallway to a set of young little ladies there, future golfers, future stars. Is this still kind of give you the butterflies or the happy feeling inside when someone young is like wants to ask you questions about golf and gets excited?
Oh my God, I love it. I love talking to kids about golf.
Yeah.
You know, because as tough as it is such a beautiful game. And it's like one of those games where I could play with those kids or my daughter can play with my parents. It's such a multi-generational game and you won't ever find another game like that.
No, where you can play it until you're dead.
Yeah.
My grandfather played it until he started to lose his mind and didn't know where he would hit his ball every time, which is tough. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. He would bad lies all day.
Yeah. All
Even if
day.
it's in the middle of the fairway,
Yeah.
you'd never know. That is the great part about golf, though. It's forever. It's a forever game, and you can play it across generations. And I think that's like the point of my show is like, how do I blend the worlds of like average Joe ho-hum golfers like me, and and pros and athletes, celebrities, and people that just love the game, because I think the game is deeper than people think.
Oh
right?
yeah, for
people think
sure.
it's kind of a one-note thing. It's like this old stuffy lifestyle, and that does exist, but there's so much more to it. Okay, hole-in-ones. How many?
13.
13.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. That's literally disgusting.
I think hole-in-ones are those type of things where you either the floodgates open or they never open for you.
Well, they're closed for me.
You know?
It's the Hoover Dam for me.
Oh yeah.
I'm blocked.
Are you 0?
I'm 0. Don't say it like that. That's so rude. The way you just did that. Oh, you're 0? Oh my God.
That's
I've come close so many
sad.
times and it's heartbreaking. It really is.
What was the closest?
At Brentwood, I dented the cup. And to this day, it like
Wow.
hurts my heart.
Wow.
I smashed the side of it and it went out.
You got to break the Hoover Dam.
I have to.
And
I'm
then you'll
trying.
just start to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No.
No.
But
Come
that'll
on.
be more than one.
It probably will never be. I'm sure you can't count the amount of albatrosses or eagles, right? That's
Never
just,
had albatross.
seriously. 13 hole-in-ones and never an albatross. That's fascinating.
My brother-in-law has a crazy stat. He made 2 albatrosses in one round.
Shut up.
Yeah.
In one round?
One round.
What, I mean, did he quit? I would quit. That's it. I mean, that's the end of golf for me.
It's now his Instagram name.
What is it? 2 and 1?
I think it's something like David Double Eagle or something like
David
that.
Double Eagle is good. Oh my God. That, by the way, if I was in his friendship circle and I got on that text stream, like, golf text streams, that
Yeah.
would piss me off so much. A double eagle. I saw live with my own 2 eyes 2 back-to-back hole-in-ones, which was,
Wow.
this could be wrong, but they were quoted when we asked the pro. He said it's been registered 24 times as back-to-back hole-in-ones on a course.
Wow.
And for amateur. I don't know pro, but he was
Wow.
saying for like USGA, for amateur, putting in your scores, 24 times people have done it, and I watched it happen in front of me.
Wow.
You know how daunting this was? One guy hits, the ball goes away, because it's a high green, you can't see it, uphill, par 3, and then second guy hits, it hits the hill, comes down, you can't see it, on a ridge. So I'm like, well, both good shots. I'm third, I hit, I'm like 20 feet past the pin, I'm on the second ridge, you can see my ball. I know I'm not in. And we don't think they are either. We walk up the hill, and my hand to God, I stopped in my tracks. My heart like skipped a beat, and I turned around. I was like, my ball's the only one on the green. And they were like, shut up. I was like, dude, I'm not going up there. And both balls were in it side by side.
That's insane.
It was unbelievable. Here's the other thing. Both of the guys, they don't really partake in the old sauce. So, you buy everyone
Yeah.
no one had to buy anybody anything.
Wow.
I know. I sat at the bar and drank by myself for the rest of the day.
Wait. They still need to buy you drinks, though.
But they're both sober. They're sober. They're legit sober.
Legit
not like
sober.
I don't
Okay,
drink.
okay.
Right, different story.
Not Cali sober.
No,
Like,
real
legit,
sober. Like, hey, it was tough. I had to stop. Yeah.
A lot of bad lies.
A lot of bad lies. After all the pressure, after all those years of being a straight A student, and in your words, a fat nerd.
I was a fat nerd.
Not mine.
I was a fat nerd.
I disagree, but your words. Now, a successful, accomplished adult, retired. What's the next step for you beyond being a mama?
Well, I host an LPGA event at Liberty National called the Mizuho America's Open.
Nice.
Got to plug that. So that's been like my third baby. It's been a really cool way to still be involved in the tour. We have a really cool format where instead of 144 pros, it's 120 LPGA players and 24 of the top junior girls in our field.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously how I started in the game, I qualified for LPGA tournament super young. So giving a chance for these top junior girls to play an LPGA event, is something that I'm super passionate about. We were the first tournament domestically to pay for everyone's hotel rooms.
Wow.
Which I'm really cool.
What, they never pay for hotels regularly?
No, we pay for everything.
Wow. So where are you staying in? You're staying in Motel 6s?
Yeah, I put everyone up in
You put everybody up in
a
the,
motel.
In a motel? Yeah? Where the doors are at the street?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Communal bathrooms, they're figured out.
Oh, the community showers are my favorite.
Yeah,
But that's great.
I'm really excited about that. Liberty National obviously is such an iconic venue. So having an LPGA event there is also just really cool for me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This is the new world now for you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I think that's the greatest part about once you achieve so much, you're accomplished, now you can give back.
Yeah.
Which is great because you've already done so much, so might as well give to the next generation. Who's your favorite current player?
On the LPGA or
across pros? Who's your favorite pro?
Ooh, good question.
Give us LPGA. Give us female and male.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Nelly Korda is super fun to watch.
She's unbelievable.
Her swing, I could watch it on repeat.
Right.
Rose Zhang.
Yes, Rose is so good.
Yep, she's amazing. Lydia Ko, in the junior ranks. Yana Wilson. She won our inaugural Mizuho America's junior field.
Yeah.
And she's playing in the pro field.
Really?
This year.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, she announced that she's turning pro. From Vegas.
Shout out Vegas.
Yeah, shout out Vegas. Asterisk Tally. I think she's
What a name, by the way.
I know.
Asterisk Tally.
Yeah. She did incredible at Annual this year.
All right, so tell me now, who's the guys? Who's the guys that you're impressed by? You hate Scotty Scheffler. You've always said that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. No, so who's the guys that you like? Who do you like?
To be fair, I don't watch a lot of golf.
Yeah, who does?
But, Rory McIlroy.
The Roars.
I mean...
The Roars is good, and shout out to the kid, right? What a job he did.
I mean, that swing.
That swing is gorgeous.
That's nice.
This was your shot, but I got to give you a bad lie. This isn't bad enough.
Really?
Yeah, let's give you a bad lie over here. Well, we can say I met for the first time with your buddy, Kevin Na, great guy. He's a sweet guy.
Kevin's great.
Kevin's a prince. But so not watching the guys, I do like that. That was very deliberate, being like, I don't watch the guys. I'm not into that stuff. That's a waste of my time. All right, so this is a terrible lie. It's an uphill lie for people that don't know. We're brushed by the woods. There's trees hanging over. I'd like to see how you get out of this and how you handle this.
I'm going to take out my 7-wood.
You're going to take out your 7-wood out of this? Okay.
Do you know I have an 11-wood as well?
You're an 11-wooder? How? Let me see it.
That's my
Please.
favorite club in my bag. I
And
don't have a 5-iron.
an 11-wood.
Oh, yeah.
I want to try to hit this.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
This is incredible.
Sky high.
So this is your 7-wood out of this.
Yeah.
Just a little layup punch down there.
Yeah, we're going to do a little punchy punch.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay.
With a pine cone on an uphill, and you're splitting the grass and the mulch. Oh, it's literally perfect. You were a bad girl at Stanford, huh? You were climbing trees.
I was a very studious academic person.
You were a good student, though.
Yeah, I was.
But
I mean, Once you get in, it's really hard.
Right.
Fail out of college, I feel like.
You say that. I went to Arizona State. I had 6 friends, 6 friends that took more than 5 years, and I think 2 of them graduated. Yeah. I had a buddy go to 5 different colleges after ASU and still finally made it. Yeah. It's a tough go out there.
Wow.
There's a lot of distractions. I don't know if there's a lot of distractions in Palo Alto.
Yeah, no, ASU is definitely more of a distraction.
It was in the sun and it was fun and pools, and there was no need to.
Yeah.
You guys were surrounded by geniuses and workhorses, so you had to be on your best behavior.
But I always felt like it was the people that were out of the library that those people became something. It was, and I think that's a lesson to be learned.
Get out of the library, kids. You want to be something in this life? Get out of the library.
Live your life. I think literally, though, I think that there's something to be said about that.
Yeah.
There's something like street smart versus book smart, and I think there's something to it.
There is. Well, you have a lot of street smarts.
I'm just trying to justify.
I know.
what I did.
But you have street and book. You got them both. You're lucky.
I guess so.
I got
don't
just
know.
street, no book.
I feel I'm pretty dumb after being pregnant twice now, though.
You think the pregnancy made you dumber?
100%.
Really?
My brain don't work.
See, there you just said that incorrectly. My brain don't work.
My brain don't work.
Me brain don't work.
No.
Me pregnant, me brain don't work.
Yes, exactly.
So wait, after the second kid, did you get dumber from the second one? Or which one drained your brain more?
The first one destroyed me.
Really?
I can't do simple math anymore. So like on like your children's iPad, and to do some parental control, they give you a math problem.
Yeah.
And the other day I was like, it was like 9 times 7, and I was like, God, what is 9 times 7?
No way.
I was like, you dumbass. I was like, I'm 63.
And your
63,
your
right?
5-year-old is like, I got it. I'll do it. Yeah, don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Your kid can break in better than you can on the parentals.
Exactly.
Look, but you got 2 beautiful kids out of it, so you're a little bit dumber. So what?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
What's gotten much better since becoming a mom? Like what's the one thing in life that you didn't know before that now became apparent and you're like, oh, this is so much better. It's unbelievable.
I mean, just your life in general. Like
As a whole.
I can't imagine. I don't remember my life without them now.
Right.
I mean, it's weird now having 2, and like I don't remember just having 1 almost. It's like there's it can't explain it. It's so hard. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do. But at the same time, like I don't know. It's just there's something so amazing about it.
Do you love them equally? Be honest.
I do.
Michelle.
I do.
Which one do you love?
I do. I've been thinking about this a lot because, obviously our son is only 6 months, and I'm like, because I'm an only child.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't have the experience of having a sibling. And I was like, I wonder if I will like him less or like her less. But you cannot explain the feeling.
Yeah. Wait till he becomes a teenager. You'll like him a little bit less. Teenage boys are disgusting. Have you seen these?
He's already stinkier.
Yeah, they're so gross.
He's gross already.
Teenage boys are little creatures. They're a little sticky, and they're smelly, and they're shaggy.
And but teenage girls are no walk in the park either.
No, I know. But teenage girls with their mom, that's a big issue, right? Like my sister and my mom always beefed, but then they grow up and then they get out of it. Where boys are just gross little weirdos, and they have a higher chance of just failing completely in life. It's the truth. It really is. But I will say, you're with your career and what you struggled with in terms of like overcoming stuff on the golf course and having to be this grown up at such a young age. I think you probably have more patience raising your kids because you had to grow up so fast, and you don't want them to grow up fast, but you didn't have a choice, did you? I mean, you like literally were like, go, you have to do it.
You know what it is? I mean, I think my parents did an amazing job of, as crazy as my life was, keeping it normal. Like, I told you, like I went to school, I had normal, none of my friends still to this day know anything about golf. Like
That's
my school
great.
friends, my best friend has no clue what a birdie or a bogey or whatever any of these golf terms mean. And I don't talk golf with my childhood friends. And I obviously went to college, stayed in the dorms. My life never changed after I turned pro. We didn't buy a fancy house. I had half of a bedroom still. We still drove the same car. I didn't get a car when I was 16. So it was like everything kind of stayed the same. They did such a good job of making sure I wasn't forced into growing up. Obviously, when I was on the golf course, that's why I feel like I really had a dual personality, where on the golf course, I was this like really buttoned up, mature person. And off the golf course, I was like the least mature human being.
Right. Look, your boy's got thick thighs, little thick thunder thighs, and thank God for Chubbies. Chubbies takes care of my boy because I got thick old trunks. The kids got some big, thick stems, and they don't fit into everything, all right? A lot of shorts look stupid on the ginge, including the fact that my legs are very weird and very gingery. And thanks to Chubbies, they make it easy, and their swim trunks are stylish, okay? When I'm hanging around the pool, I want to look good, and man, they're so comfortable. It's unbelievable. Chubbies sent me a whole bunch. They got the original stretch shorts, and they do stretch. And they make them in 4-inch, 5.5-inch, or 7-inch inseams. Get your mind out of the gutter when I'm reading inches, okay? These shorts have the stretchiest fabric for ultimate movability and flexibility while maintaining perfectly tailored fit, and that they do. I really do love Chubby stuff. It's comfortable, stretchy. You can wear them at the crib, in the backyard, on the go, running errands, pick up the kids. Whatever it is, they got you covered. They also have performance polos now. I do love these things. They're nice to throw over whether you're going to a little business meeting, you're meeting someone up for drinks, or you're going to hit a few on the course, and you got to have a collar. All right? The Chubbies Classic line swim collection is amazing. Without hyperbole, top men's swimwear. If you haven't tried Chubbies, what are you doing? What are you doing? Swimming laps, going to the gym, hanging out, having a beer, chilling out, at a barbecue. Chubbies fits all, and I mean all occasions. Whether you're getting dressed for your workday, a workout, or a weekend getaway, Chubbies has you covered. For a limited time, Chubbies has given our viewers 20% off your order with our code NOBADLIES at chubbiesshorts.com. That's code NOBADLIES at chubbiesshorts, plural.com. Support our show. Tell them we sent you. We love them. Don't blend in with the crowd. Stand out with Chubbies. You had an unbearable amount of pressure as a young person, right? When you went pro. And what I'm interested in is, like, you go pro that young and you get all this pressure. You had expectations. People like had all this pressure on you publicly without you really doing anything, just being who you were. Did that really hurt you at any point? Like, did that turn into something negative for you to golf?
Yes and no. I think I was fortunate there was no social media back in the day.
Right, that's really
kind of have to like forget about that.
Right.
I mean, if it happened now, I see what like Caitlin Clark is going through, like, all the top players. I mean, it's just like this another added layer of social media and like all that. Whereas if I wanted to escape, I escaped.
You're done.
I went to college. I lived in the dorms. Nothing about my life was different.
Right.
So it was a lot of pressure on the golf course, but I could leave it. Which I don't think if that happened now,
you'd be done.
I'd be done.
Okay, good. Let me grab. This is my ball, by the way. I was in the fairway. For the record, Michelle Wee.
Yep, he was in the fairway.
Michelle Wee West. For the record, Michelle Wee West. So here, we'll go up to where your ball is, and we'll both hit out of that lie. What was a time where life gave you a bad lie? And you kind of had to get out. You have so many?
So many.
Give me a couple. Yeah, give me a few.
There's a lot of peaks, a lot of valleys, a lot of long valleys.
Long valleys.
Long, low.
This is a big valley.
Long, low valleys.
Right.
I had a lot of injuries. So I turned pro, had all this pressure, and then I broke 3 bones in my left wrist. And pretty soon thereafter. And it was just like, it was really tough because also back in the day, right, I didn't really know who to go to.
Right.
I went to my pediatrician.
Your pediatrician for sports physical reasons?
Yeah, because like my parents didn't know any better. I didn't know any better.
Sure.
And they just put me in a cast and it didn't set right. And then it's just like this whole thing ended up playing really bad because I tried to play through it. That was probably my big one. Had a lot of injuries.
So many injuries.
I had the putting yips 3 times.
Give me the bad lie of the yips.
Have you ever had the yips before?
I've had the yips, yeah. I've had wedge yips. Wedgy stall out lips, yips where I just get so deep into my brain and I just can't come back. It's almost like I stop here and then I get...
It's like Charles Barkley.
It is. Oh my God, the Barkley swing. Yeah. Where he steps through and he looks at it. It's so sad.
No, the putting yips is where you build character.
That is.
For sure.
What helped you break the yips?
Well, you know, one of my tabletop, like how I put it at a 9-degree level, that was because I had the yips.
Really?
And I was like, it was funny because I was playing with this girl, and she's really short, and she put it phenomenally. And I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm too tall to putt well.
You are tall. You're like 5'10".
Yeah. 6 feet?
Are you really?
Yeah.
No, look at us next to each other.
You're like the male version of 6 feet.
I'm 6'1", and I'm taller than her. Am I taller than her?
Any men that say they're 6 feet subtracted by 2 inches.
I am 6'1". I'm literally 6'1".
But if someone says they're 5'9", they're most likely 5'9".
That's true. Okay, let's go. Let's play a bad lie. You know what, Michelle? You're ragging me, and I can tell you, we could stand back to back. I'm taller than you.
No, you're not.
I can see it when I stand next to you.
No.
Michelle, you're really getting me today, man.
I'm actually 6 feet. I'm 5'11", 3/4.
No, you're 5'10" and some change.
No, I'm not.
We're going to stand back to back up against this ball.
No, you're like the LA version of 6 feet.
All right, let's go. Back to back. Put it down. Let's go back to back. We and I,
Oh, hold on.
even ground, and we'll see.
I think you're on an uphill, by the way.
Let's go on the fairway. Back to back. Let's go. Butt to butt. I'm taller, aren't I?
Gotcha by your hair.
Be real. Be genuine. See, I'm taller. See? Thank you. Nice try, Michelle. I'm 6'1". Get out of here. Cut it out. All right, how far do we have? Do you have a gun? I don't have a gun.
This looks far. It's a long par 5.
This is a very long par 5. Let's get a bad lie down here. Oh, down here. This is where your ball ended up. I saw it. Right here. Oh, and this is really wet, Michelle. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. You think you can do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're going to try
I'm going
it.
to try it.
I like it. Where's this water flowing from?
I don't know. Hoover Dam?
Is this the Hoover Dam?
It's the Hoover Dam.
You've had a lot of, okay, so you had a lot of bad lies, but you've come out gloriously. You're married, you're in love, you're a mama bear.
Yeah.
Life is good now.
Yeah, life is good. Golf
look
is
happy,
really
you look
hard.
healthy.
Yeah, golf is really hard.
Golf is hard.
Yeah.
I think that's the key that nobody wants to talk about is like, golf sucks. Golf's great,
Yeah.
but golf sucks. It's so hard.
It's all at the same time.
That's why this show, to me, is the world of like, life is hard. It's going to give you bad lies.
Yeah.
You just got to keep playing and get out of it. You, by the way, look at this. She's going to get something. She's going to catch something from this. Can you take a look at that? This is 100%, that's bacteria for sure. That's a brain-eating amoeba right there. And Michelle Wee West is going to get it for us just so she can hit on no bad lies. Do you care about those shoes?
No, I mean,
Good.
yes,
Get
but
down.
no.
Let's see what happens.
Am I literally going to be in water?
Maybe. Also, you're the only person I know that can play with that much jewelry on and still swing. Oh, wow. Is this
I
bad?
know. Oh, yeah.
Can we hit out of this? Are you going to fall? If you fall, it's great content. All right. That is unbelievable that got out. Go!
Oh, it's over.
Oh, my God.
11-1.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that is got to be one of the toughest shots on No Bad Lies.
All right, what's your guilty pleasure? What is it?
Ooh, dessert. I love sugar.
You're a sugar-free. Yeah, sugar-free, huh?
I love sugar.
What are we talking? Tiramisu, double
I do
chocolate
love a
cake.
tiramisu. I love it all, but cookies, a good cookie.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate
Good
chip
chocolate chip
cookie.
cookie. That's your little, like, what will you, do you ever have a binge moment and then you feel really bad about it, but in the moment you like lose yourself?
No.
No. See, I
I'm
do
not
that.
much of a binge eater.
Well, it's because you said when you were a kid, you
Yeah.
were heavier.
I was
Did you have
heavy.
these moments of the binge eating thing when you were a kid?
Well, I think when I was a kid, back in the day, nutrition really wasn't a thing.
Didn't
I mean, like
exist,
McDonald's is healthy. Remember
It
those
still
like
is.
salad in a cup? Is it?
It still is, yeah.
Oh,
I had
okay.
2 Egg McMuffin sandwiches this morning.
Oh,
2 Egg McMuffins, and I slide the hash brown within the sandwich.
very healthy.
Clutch.
Very
Very
That's
clutch.
Actually, I've never heard of that before.
It's the greatest thing in the world. The fact that
Wow.
no one does it, the fact that McDonald's doesn't give it to you already like that,
Wow.
shocking. to
I
me.
actually, my mind is kind of blown about this.
Yeah,
I've never
slide
even
that
thought
hash
to,
brown in
it
there.
Fits perfectly.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
It sticks out both sides, but you eat that snap
You had
first.
2 of those?
How many did I have? No, I had 3. I had 3 this
So you
morning.
have 3 hash browns?
3 sausage egg muffins and hash browns and 4 cups of coffee. I have to go to the bathroom any minute now. No, I had 1. I'm kidding. I had 1.
Okay, I was
But
about
I-
to say,
but-
how's your heart not exploded?
Well, I'm slowly
Barely-
taking over.
okay.
I can feel it right now. Going,
I feel that for you right
yeah,
now.
like after a big night of drinking, sometimes when my
Yeah.
heart's like, what are we doing? Get some water. Okay, you know how they had a bunch of people go to space recently? Who would you send to space and if it couldn't come back?
Oh my
You
gosh.
got any enemies? You got any mortal enemies that are here on Earth? Did you have any enemies while you played? Is there someone that while you were playing that you really couldn't stand? Come on, say it.
No,
Say it.
no,
Nobody.
no.
Nobody rubbed you away where you were like, you know what? I hope you lose. That's good.
Golf is hard enough.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can't. There's no space for bad intent
Right.
out on tour because it will come right back to you.
Well, and you see that happen. You see a
Yeah.
lot of people bite at each other, and it doesn't work in a good way.
No. I mean, it's like if it was football and you can actually tackle that. So there's nothing actually you can do to the other person.
So what you're saying is we should bring fighting to golf,
Ooh, that'd be
like hockey. We should
Imagine.
drop the clubs and let's start
Imagine.
swinging. Who would be a great fight to see in golf? That's actually good.
Ooh.
Who'd be a good
I
fist fight?
mean, Bryson Brooks.
If Bryson and Brooks ever fought, though, what would I mean? Look, Brooks is thick. He's a thick boy.
I know Bryson would get beat. I think.
You think so?
Yeah, by
But
Brooks.
Bryson has muscles, but it's nerd muscles. Like he's really
Yeah,
smart and
that's
he
what I'm
loves.
thinking.
Right, so he's technical
I
with
think
muscle.
Brooks has more. I don't know them both, but I feel like Brooks has more of like a street smart with his muscles.
Okay.
Than
And then how about on the female side? What about Nelly versus Charlie Hull?
I mean, Nelly would get destroyed. I love you, Nelly, but Charlie would destroy you. Did she? She got first place in High Rocks
She's unbelievable.
recently.
Yeah.
She's unbelievable.
She's one of those premier athletes that you know as a
Yeah.
kid was good at literally everything.
Yeah, she ran 5 miles before her round in Singapore.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
5 miles?
yeah.
What's like working out before a round to me?
No.
What are we talking about?
There was always girls in the gym that would do like a full workout before every round.
Pre-round, but aren't you sore and tired then? See, I don't know how do you get that kind of stamina? But I guess if you're really young, you still have it, right?
Yeah.
When you're in your like early 20s. But working out pre-round to me is
Yeah.
What
I
are
mean,
we
you do
talking
like
about?
a light, stretch. Stretch, activate the glutes.
yeah, get the
you
butt
know?
moving.
But, some girls, they do like full workout, like 2-hour workout in the gym. And I'm like, wow, good for you.
Good for you, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
good
think
for
I'll stick
you.
to my Egg McMuffins with the hash browns in the middle.
Hash browns.
That's exactly right.
Look at that.
I can't believe your feet stayed dry.
I know.
That might have been one of the toughest lies I know about lies that I've had.
That wasn't too bad.
Give me some love, for real. That was incredible. That was amazing. So we're playing together in a little fun get-together, but we're playing against each other once again this year.
Yeah,
I'm a little bummed about it. I feel like we would be a great pair.
we would be.
I know, but
But I got my teammate.
No, you got your teammate. That's fine. That's
You can't
fine.
break up the dream team.
You can't. I understand.
No.
I understand. Do you feel now that you're like kind of done and doing your own thing, do you feel like there's less pressure on you to be a certain way or do certain things in the world of golf? Do you feel like there's less of like a expectation of Michelle Wee?
Yeah, I mean, it's as fun as it is. It's so hard to play every single week and have a score I feel like a score define
Yeah.
you. I mean, I think that's with any professional sports is that it's so bearing and it's so raw.
Yeah.
Kind of stepping away from it. I was telling my husband, I'll never be able to recreate the adrenaline.
The adrenaline rush that
Yeah.
you get. Yeah.
Or the high peaks of winning,
Right.
But every day, my life is,
Now you get peaks with the kids. That's little W's with the kids.
yeah, it's a constant,
It's a constant.
Yeah.
And your husband knows it, growing up in the family he
Yeah.
grew up in, with your father-in-law, rest in peace, who was one of the greatest of all
Mm-hmm.
time, and he grew up with that expectations of peaks and valleys and success,
Yeah.
and so he can relate, I guess, right?
No, for sure.
He feels that. He
Yeah.
understands what that's like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've made it out alive, and you still remain one of the most just phenomenal, impressive athletes of your generation, and you'll die being that. You won't die being a bad number. I'll die being like an 84. Do you know what I mean? Like when you said that, like you are your worst number, that's what'll happen to me. I'll be an 84, and on my tombstone it'll say 84. All right, did you skip over the water?
Who's that? Is that
That's
you?
me. I think I went long.
I saw it bounce, though.
I think I saw it hop a few times. Let's look for it. I saw it hop here.
It definitely went over.
Oh, it went over. Maybe that's you.
That's what I'm trying to see.
Maybe I went long. Oh, yeah, I did go long. I'm up on the ridge.
Oh, you know why?
Huh.
I probably got in the back of the hill.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, I hit your 7-wood. It was way too much club. This is yours, right?
Yeah, this is mine.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Let's give you a bad lie. Come on, let's go down by this because I want to see you get out of something like this. Can you hit it off of a duck? Beautiful golf course, by the way.
It is. I think it's the best course in Vegas.
It is probably one of the prettiest courses in Vegas.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't want you to break a wrist or a club or anything,
You just really want me to fall in the pond.
Yeah. Yeah. One lean against that. You think you can do that? I think you got that. Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't go as left as I thought.
That's pretty good. That's really good. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna putt. We're both gonna putt from where you're from,
Okay.
and this is what happens on No Bad Lies. Whoever wins buys the other person, the loser, I should say, buys the other person lunch
Okay.
or dinner. How about this? Let's retake that. We're gonna putt from the same spot, and whoever wins in this little putt off has to buy the other person Outback Steakhouse.
Perfect.
By the way, this episode is not sponsored by Outback. I know it sounds like it might be, but it's not. All right, so we're both putts from there. I'll go grab my.
Will you buy me a bloomin' onion?
I'll buy you 5 bloomin' onions, as many as you want.
Oh, yeah, I definitely lasered that hill.
Well, I hit your 7 wood. I would never hit an 11 wood. I mean, 160 for me is like an 8 iron. A 7 wood is, or 11 wood is crazy. All right, so you're up first.
Okay. Should we aim point it?
Yeah, show us the aim point.
I mean, if it's for a bloomin' onion.
This is for a bloomin' onion.
Wow. Okay.
And I get a free read, which is great.
Oh, it's so
you left
slow.
it short.
It's so slow.
And I got to tell you,
It is so slow.
what do I see? It was just left edge, right?
No, like a cup and a half out.
No.
Yes.
There was no pace there.
Cup out.
Okay.
Told you. It's slow.
slow.
It's so slow. I told
All right, we
you.
both missed. That's fine. Finish us off the right way. Buckets. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
You're the best. That's it for No Bad Lies with Michelle Wee West here from beautiful Southern Highlands in Las Vegas. You did make the first putt, but I will buy you Outback. Does that sound fine?
Yeah.
Let's go get a bloomin' onion, mate.
Let's do it.
Cheers. Say it. Go ahead, mate. Cheers, mate. Come on, mate. Get yourself a bloomin' onion, mate. Come on, Michelle.
Well, that's it for us here on No Bad Lies. I appreciate Miss Michelle Wee West for coming on the show and gracing us with her presence. And I think we're going to go play some more this weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe we should put a financial wager on it, and I'll talk about it later on the show. You have to give me how many strokes?
Did you see how I played today?
Yeah, so what? You give me 4 aside, 3 aside, something
No.
like that? Come on, Michelle. Give me 2 aside.
Maybe.
2 aside.
What is your handicap?
Red hair and a broken home when I was a kid. My parents got divorced when I was 1. It's an issue. You can tell. You can see it in my eyes. I'm like a 3-something index now. I've gone up recently, so I'm probably like a 5 or a 6 at most places.
Okay, I'll give you 2 aside.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, 2 aside, and we're gonna play for Outback because that seems to be the
I've
theme.
already got a bloomin' onion out of today.
I know. I'm a little annoyed by
Yeah.
that. That's okay. Maybe I'll buy you a T-bone after this is all over. Thank you to Michelle Wee. We'll see you next time here on No Bad Lies.
No